Good evening, everybody. How are we all? YouTube chat is very busy tonight by the looks of it. Inda, I have no. I'm getting them through at, when you send that at 2:23 EST. So I don't know. Refresh the feed. I'm not sure. It all comes through. Good evening, Lobis, or good afternoon, I should say. Yes, just going. I played around with the ad settings on Twitch, so I've got it set so it should start an ad like a minute after I go live, so that gets it out of the way until like half an hour in, so I can just sit on the welcome screen for a while. But if it doesn't kick in on time, then to be honest, I didn't even know I had my ad things set up wrong. So I was just letting it run, and then I wasn't really realizing that I wasn't getting the ad revenue I should have been. I don't know. I was thinking somebody others were getting more for some reason. I'm getting like barely anything. I was still on the 30% thing, not the 55% thing. So I've adjusted that. I've got into that, and we'll see how that is. Good evening, good morning, Jen. Good morning. Yes, good morning. How are you all? Jen, watch out. Freddie's already in chat. He's already throwing his weight around. So how is everybody in YouTube land? Peter, good afternoon to you. Hope you're well. Good afternoon, Inda. Good evening, Freddie, if you're still here. Behave yourself. Jen's after you. She's desperate to ban you. Good evening, Sergio, and good evening, Serge. Hope you're all well. Oh, it was nicely timed then, Jen. Nicely timed. And to be honest, might finish in time and you'll be going live. But yes, everybody that's watching, just in case that I all of a sudden go offline, Storm Isha is currently hitting the UK and probably going to cause a lot of damage and stuff, mainly to the west coast. We're on the east coast, so we should be okay. And so therefore, if I suddenly disappear and the stream ends, something like that, Louise. So if the stream suddenly ends, it's taken out the power or the internet, one of the two. So if I disappear suddenly, probably won't be back. And let's hope I'll be back in time for Tuesday. If that does happen, it might not. To be honest, it probably won't, because we're on the east coast and it'll be a lot weaker than what it is going to be on the west coast. The west coast's going to get hit pretty hard. So, yeah. You're off skiing this afternoon, Peter. Very nice. Very nice, if you're into that kind of thing. To do that or not? Anyways, I'll be fine. Yeah, I think I will. Hiya, Blizzard. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Right. Anyways, whilst I've got YouTube open, and I think I can do it from here now. No, I can't. I need to open up my own stream. This is ridiculous. I need to open up my own stream. I have blown away. Where is my stream? That is the question. Because it's time to give away, providing this works, it's time to give away some more donated members to the YouTube side of things. And if you're on Twitch, and if you're not subscribed to anybody and you have Amazon Prime, of course, that is open to you. I have to remember I'm doing two things at once. Where am I? Does it even mark for me that I'm live or not? No. Bear with me, people. You hang around long enough and I'm about to donate. Fingers crossed it actually works. View your channel. That'll be a good start, Andy. Yes, I am currently streaming. So if I... Bloody adverts. Who turned them on YouTube? Bring back the days when we could use... what do you call them? Ad blockers. That's what they're called. Good evening, Andrew. Right, so... Andrew, you're just in time to see if this will work. Membership gifting. Gift free of charge, gift 5 now. Right, so. Nice little bit. Is Capture One the one that the sports professionals use? Or is that a different one? I always get confused which is which. Right, gift 5 subs memberships now. Let's see who gets them this time. Andrew's got another one. Simon's got one. Anders has got one. Palace Fair, whoever that is. Sam's got one. Very good. Just let this finish. There'll be 5 of them. One more. Right, that'll do. Oh no, it didn't stop it in time. Oh, it's on a different service, that's why. I think there's only one more to go. Close that down. Then we'll get this out of the way. You don't know anything about the subs thing. If you go to the... Yeah, it is a party, isn't it, Jen? Right, unpause alerts. If you go to the... Like my page, obviously, you're probably on it or near it. And you go to... Click on the Join Memberships button. But don't... Unless you want to pay for it, obviously, in there. There'll be somehow there'll be a slidey switch thing to turn on gifted members, so you can receive a gifted membership in there. If you do that, you have a chance. I don't get to go. I don't get to designate where they go. I just click the random button, and obviously because Andrew's got his things turned on, then he's top of the list for the 2 months running. Gifted member was your other stripper name. Fair enough, low base. Lewis, what I asked was, is Capture One the one that the sports pros use? That's like really fast import and stuff. Is that Capture One, or is that a different one? It's yes, since I thought about it, because obviously Lightroom's really slow. If you get what I mean. Getting a bit sick of it. Which page? Hold on. Why am I talking? Why am I... Turn myself off. Why am I on there? If I get... Hold on in there. It'll probably not show it for me, actually. Yeah, I think that's probably it as well. Well, the thing is, a lot of the sports kind of is semi-tethered. So, if I go to my channel, hold on a minute, your channel, there you go. That's that button. Right, yeah. right in there. So if you go to my channel, there's a join button for the members, for the memberships. You click that and it gives you a load of buff. Tells you how much it is per thing. There's a join button if you want to pay for it. But in the 3 little dots here, and then click that, and then there's gift settings. Click on that, and then there's this slidey thing that says allow gifts. So you need that to be turned on for you to have a chance of being gifted a membership. So if you do that in there, you have a chance. I don't know if you have to do it for every single channel on YouTube that does memberships, but that is how you do it, I believe. I mean, obviously, I mean, it was before Twitch days, but I did, or it might have been the very first Twitch day. I looked at PhotoLab from DxO, because we did it on stream with the guy from DxO, and that's kind of like Lightroom and importy things, isn't it? Or is that a different bit of software that DxO make? I get confused. No worries, Simon. You were very lucky again. But you know, Simon, I don't know if you've got notifications turned on, or if you might not want to take part anyway. But with the YouTube members, you do get access to our monthly Zoom chat, which happens this coming Friday. So there'll be a link goes out in the community page on YouTube with the link to the Zoom chat, which you can join if you wish. And that goes for everybody else that's usually there. Everybody else is on Patreon and YouTube members, etc. I was going to say Twitch subscribers as well, but there's only Jen anyway, and she's already thingy and thingy, if you know what I mean. But Simon and Andrew, those of you being gifted for your second month, you will notice that your badge thing has changed. So your first month was just the gift box. The second month, there is now a red fox appearing out of it. And when you subscribe once you've subscribed for over a year, like Jen has, and so you've got your howling wolf fox thing, whatever it is. Oh no, no worries, Jen. I think your mum's a little bit more important than me. Not a problem. Are you around on Friday, or are you busy? Like busy working, or busy occupying your mum? It's a bit hit or miss. No worries. Not a problem. Well, we'll be here. We'll be in the Zoom if you are available. No worries about that. No worries about that. Right. So because this is going to be supposedly a short stream, because I don't want to be sat online all night, as per usual. Gonna look at some images, and I shot some new images again yesterday. Out twice in a week. Ah, right, fair enough. It's just the way it works, Simon. It's completely random. Right, you're gonna have to give us a hand here. I was gonna say, because how do I address you? F Mead Photography. How do I? Is there a knee? Obviously, I've seen your name across many Twitch streams. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the follow. What do I call you? Because I'm starting to get to know everybody. Billy Joel. Right. Yogi. There you go. I knew. Yes. I'd heard Becca refer. Yes. Refers that. There you go. Right. I've just got to try to remember that. Is there something that I can. Is there a way I can change your name so I remember? Is there such a thing or not? Am I imagining that? I'm probably imagining that. Yeah, you're a bit like you're a bit like me, Yogi. That I'll answer to most things as well. You can't change me, don't know how. Right? Okay. There's a note in Twitch. All right. I thought there was something in Twitch that you could change as well. You know, just for me to see from this side. Anyways, but welcome to the channel, Yogi. Good to have you. I'm up in the northeast. I'm in Northumberland. Are you from these parts as well? Or are you from the States like everybody else? Or North America, I should say. Right, let's switch to this. Hampshire. Oh yeah, you're well south. How I was going to say, are you getting the wind down there as well? Birmingham's a different world for up here. Good Lord. Yeah, it's gusty as well. Yeah, I think we're expecting like gusts of like 70 mile an hour or something. So I don't know how exposed you are down there in your particular area, but it's I can hear it outside. Right, so yesterday I went out and shot some more. I took some normal pictures as well, but I shot some more ICM stuff, just locally. I was out with a mate, and he wanted to shoot here, so that's where we went. So it's like my usual stomping ground, but I got to shoot it with the new lens. Yeah, I can hear it out the window. It's kind of blowy. So I'm thinking what I'm potentially aiming for tonight is a nice quick, well, not necessarily quick, but a reasonably simple edit, because I don't particularly want to spend hours and hours. See, I took a normal picture, not a very good one, but it's a normal picture. I've been known to do it now and again. Look, normal picture. I did more black and white. These are a couple of some I edited last night when I got back. Black and whites. I did do a wider crop of the same thing. And then I did this one, which I think this one I really quite like. It's ended up being quite dark, but hopefully quite atmospheric. So it's got the crab pots inside these little lime kilns, which are right next to a harbour. So I also quite like the scene, like dark, cavernous holes and like a little shed made out of that opening, and then the light catching this area here in the front of the crab pots. I like the contrast between lobster pots even as well. Yeah, probably a mixture. I don't know. Not sure. I like the contrast between the, you know, the very, like I deliberately made it very dark. I was quite pleased with some of that. And they were inside these old lime kilns, which are now half fallen apart and obviously no longer in use. So that's them. Oh, the big... Yeah, I was going to say I put a load of stuff in the recycling bin this morning, and I'm thinking, why did I bother? Because it's going to be halfway to Denmark by morning. Definitely Jen. And also, I was out with Andrew Atkinson as well, who mainly shoots black and white. So, you know, whenever I've spent a bit of time with him, then the old photography comes out again. So, right, anyways, I had an idea. Well, a couple of ideas. I quite like... This was the very first... Yeah, it's just let the wind take it. Once it's out of my garden, I'm not really that bothered. Unless the shed blows down and hits next door's house or car, then I'm kind of going to be bothered. Hopefully the shed will just collapse rather than take off. Because it is... I mean, it's already knackered because the half one side's fallen out. So it is just ready to collapse anyway. So I'm just hoping it doesn't flip and disappear. Well, if it disappears, fine, but as long as it doesn't smash through next door's house. But yeah, Yogi, I couldn't get less hoary, if you want. So so these shots of this lighthouse in the bottom left-hand corner and lots of sky, I quite like that composition of it being very, very minimal and very just in the corner there. And this one was like the very first one that I shot, and I thought it worked straight away because you can just see it. So with a bit of editing, I thought that would work. Then looking through the rest, these can probably build up into something as well. So I think we'll do this one raw, and then like just a simple edit, and then maybe do something a little bit more, build it up. The way I usually do things with the rest. So, right, that's that. Right, so quick edit of this, or supposed quick edit of this. Yeah, I think like I said, like as soon as I shot it, I thought, oh, that's gonna look pretty nice. So let's just do the usual sorting out. So I mean, obviously we can play with some presets. The old Michael Beecham, thank you very much for following on YouTube. Oh no, following on Twitch. Sorry, Michael. Thank you. That's the thing. I needed to check. I'll just move this over here because I set up a load of stuff yesterday, a load of automation things to push out my whenever I go live onto Facebook and Twitter. I was using if this then that or whatever it's called, and it's worked for it's worked on Facebook one's worked great. Well, I need to set it up for YouTube as well, though. Because at the minute it's only pushing out this Twitch thing, and I know for a fact barely anybody that I know has Twitch. So if I need to check Twitter as well to see if it went out on that without a problem, or what it looked like when it went out there. I got notifications now. Profile. Bear with me. Yes, it did go out. So I need to add in YouTube links to those. There's one person like that. Why did that not come through? Whatever. Okay, right, they worked. Great, things are working. And obviously I've set up for the Discord so it'll notify. So instead of me putting links into Discord for when I go live, I've got a bot running the notifications for when I post a video or whatever. I've also added one for if I post a picture on Instagram as well, that it'll notify the Discord. So if you don't want bugged, turn off all the notifications, but don't, because that'd be a bad thing. Right, okay. I've checked all that. That all works. Great. Thank you for your patience. Bring back OBS so I can see what I'm doing. So this simple one, obviously all the action's going to be down in this bottom corner, and there's going to be a lot of atmosphere, the rest of the area. But just looking at bulk standard presets straight out of Lightroom just to see if there's anything. Because obviously it's a kind of a wintry kind of day. We want something with a bit of blue. Seasons winter, that might help. That's very white. It'll be a little bit different to my normal colour schemes. I don't really like a lot of them. So this is me trying to keep it simple. I think that might work. With a tweak or two, this might work. So I have that, and then just yeah, a few tweaks. Let's do the detail after. Basics. Right. There's supposedly an ad break on Twitch at the minute. I don't know if there is actually going ahead or not. But I did set that up so I could actually see that from now. So if you are on Twitch and it's just gone, I will refrain from doing too much. Actually, what I could do, whilst we're here, is press the right button, Andy. No, that's not that one. Is in the meantime send YouTube off for an advert as well. So I'll see you in 30 seconds or so. Those of you going, the rest of you that are still here, we'll hang around. And those of you who are watching on catch up will probably not know what the hell's going on. I don't know. It's like the whole world and advert. You know, I think we, you know, like when normal television was normal, and you'd have the adverts, linear television. You know, linear television where you would, you know, you were stuck with what you couldn't fast forward adverts and stuff like that. Advert, you know, and now all the streamers are putting adverts in. Or advertising rate, like level, you know, levels. It's just getting annoying. It's like we don't take in any of the adverts. We you know, mentally switch off or just sit and wait for the skip button to arrive, and then we can press skip. Yeah, it's because I pressed the button search. But YouTube, you say you'll get one ad, and you'll probably get the ability to skip it as well. Twitch, it's built in; it's a minute and a half, but you can adapt, but you need to make some money out of it. A little bit, anyway. It'll all add up. But we should all be back by now. So let's get back to this. This edit here, I'm just looking at these different module things. Module's probably not the right word, Andy. I might just close that, actually. Just leave it as Adobe Color, and let's configure it from here. So we want a bit of quite a bit of contrast to bring out this area. Or what we could do, because obviously it's affecting this area over here, and I don't particularly want it to, is just have just mask like a little area, maybe along to about here, a nice radial mask. So let's go for that. Let's get a mask going. That's not very good then, Andrew, because that means I'm not making much revenue out of it. No, to be honest, I think YouTube's one of them places that you don't really. It's not not like a guaranteed advert. Where's the feather distance? There we go. To there. Contrast, boost the contrast. Like so. Push the highlights a little bit. Hopefully we'll catch some of that white face there. Think about that. Okay, let me out. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure, but I was watching somebody. I can't remember. Was it a YouTuber or somebody on Twitch? I can't remember. I don't know if it was a rerun or. No, it was I think it was. No, it was somebody. I think it was somebody who streams on both. And I think. Yeah, they basically said the latest video said just put it on in your background and turn it, like just turn the audio right down and just let it and put it on loop. So hi Michael, is there another browser that blocks ads? Interesting. Because I know there was issues about things getting slowed down. Daylight, that's what we need. Boosting the saturation there. Maybe it's not the vibrance though. Let's just leave that. That's giving us a really nice blue area of the sky up there. Right. I'm sure Google's gonna fight that one somehow. But yeah, definitely worth a look if it does that. Definitely. Right, I need to get rid of these dust spots. There's not as many as what I thought there was. Thank you, Simon. If that's directed at me, Simon, thank you very much. But yes, it probably depends on what kind of mood I'm in. To be honest, I do. With this, obviously, sometimes I get quite annoyed if there's no skip button and it's like, you know, plays the entire thing. And sometimes I'll forget. And I'm sitting there and before I realised I watched 2 adverts. But if there's a skip button, I'm usually sitting there waiting for it. Because usually I'm not even paying attention to what's on the screen once the adverts come up. So sometimes when you get these surveys come through, it's like, what, you know, have you seen an advert for this, or this in the past, past week or so? And I'm like, I've got no idea. I don't know. I just zone out as soon as the adverts come on. I'm looking in the corner waiting for the skip button to come. See, I'm not like that, Andrew, to be honest. I don't know whether I just accept that ads are part and parcel of, you know, any kind of, I was going to say literature. Literature is not the right word. Come on, computer. Why did it suddenly get slow there? One day, Andrew. One day. I've only had it. Is it coming up 4 years this year? And I haven't cleaned it yet. I mean, I don't change lenses very often. And to be honest, I was most annoyed when I got it that it wasn't completely clean. Hi, Maple. Weekend is going fab, I think. Well, weekend's nearly over now, but we're currently listening to the wind blowing outside. We've got a storm hitting the country, so I thought I'd go live for a bit whilst I can. So, like I say, all of a sudden, if the stream stops all of a sudden, then it's taken out the electric or the internet. I should do a little bit. I should do. Right, that's probably as clean as this needs to be. It's only a single little image. Right, so I need to somehow introduce some warmth to this. What if I click on? Is that better or worse than before? Michael, thank you very much for following on YouTube, by the way. Thank you for subscribing there as well as following on Twitch. Most kind. 2 for the price of 1. What do you mean by that, Andrew? Forgotten what I said. I don't know. It's Britain, you know. It has a tendency of just raining all year. But yes, we're expecting some heavy rain overnight as well. So we'll see what it's like in the morning. Maybe we might wake up in the morning and half the trees are down, or it might just be fine. Like I say, we are in the East Coast, so we're not. It's coming in from the west, so it's not. We're not going to get hit direct. And it could probably be higher up. We'll get it stronger anyway. It's not like the storm we had. Was it 3 years ago? Coming up, well, two and a bit years ago. Storm Arwen. Well, I mean, that was 100-mile-an-hour winds we got, and there was a hell of a lot of damage done. But these are only going to be like 70, 80. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right. Do I like this or not anymore? I'm wondering if I If I stick this into Photoshop and if I can get rid of this area here, and then just crop this square, I think that might be a plan. So this is like just going to be a simple edit. Then we'll try something a little bit more outlandish. Has it loaded? Oh, it has. So yeah, if I said a while back, I keep forgetting that generative fill is a thing. Keep forgetting to use it. Well, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of not really bothered about this side. I'm thinking a square crop from there. Anyways, generative fill. Let's fill that with something else. Are you streaming tonight, Lobes? I was going to say going by all the notices in the photo family, and you're not okay. And your Discord server, there's been a hell of a lot of people streaming photography this weekend. Did that work? Remarkable. Okay, that one I like. Can't even type. Yeah, I know all about that. Right, quite. That's done a nice little job of removing that area there. Quite pleased with that. Wonderful. Right, what I might just do, I'm just going to try a few things and maybe. No. What do you mean, not currently available? Actually, if I flatten it. Now try it. Mm. 207 of them are streamers. Well, we've got to have somewhere to congregate. But it just seems in this last few days, there's been some more like new, photography people. Generative fill of an ICM castle. Well, we could try that sometime, Serge. Don't know if it'll do much. Right, I haven't used this in bloody ages. I haven't used color effects in ages. What did I used to? I used to have favorites, so I knew what I was doing. Skylight filter. That was sometimes good. Does that not usually give me options? Yes, it does. I've forgotten how to use this. Ooh, now, see, that's adding a little bit more life into it. Because basically, when I shot this, the sun basically came out and like hit the landscape. God damn it, Josh! How are you, sir? You never know what you're doing. I bet you're lying. You know exactly what you do. So maybe he's just using this. What's that like? No, subtle's probably, and just trying to highlight just this to boost that a little bit. Now we can do that with that control point. That's the one. It'd be lovely if they made this UI a bit bigger for me, a bit smaller for me. Right, okay. I hate this. 101. Let me see what I'm doing. Okay, so show me the mask. It's not could do with defining the area, but no, we want to be, yeah, that's what we want. Define the area better. Oh, I hate this. Get down small. We can duplicate that one to there. Come on, you could do it better than that, surely. Use negative. Well, it's this bit. I'm trying to this bit. I'm trying to control in there, so it is doing the right thing. Which is what I'll have to do. I'll just have to mask around it a little bit. You know, it is an ICM image, so it's. Does it, Sergio? I'm sure it probably does. So let's do that. That's a lot tighter there now. If I turn that on there, yeah, area-wise, that's a lot tighter. Okay. Right. God, that sounds worse out there now. So all I need to do now is change the hue to a bit more. What is that doing everything for? It shouldn't. Oh, because it's. This is dangerous, going in and using a tool that I haven't used for ages before. Right, okay. Let's just apply this. Before I make a mess of it. Right, so obviously we tone this down because all we wanted was a little touch of brighter colour. Let's zoom in on this and let's make it an inverted mask. Let's paint in white. Yep. Make this a little bit smaller. And just hit the areas I need to. Let's increase that to a bit more than 9. And let's just paint in just really the bits that we need to paint in. Like so. Very small, very subtle adjustments and hue and saturation. Why is it affecting the entire? Oh, because I need to change the masking thing, doesn't I? There we are. That's what we want. So we want to change the mask for that to that. Yes. Like so. So that should only just affect that very small detail. So yeah, right. Okay, so another adjustment layer. Now that we're here, we might as well fanny around a little bit more. Curves layer. Make it look very wintry. There we are. A little bit more blue in there. Good. Doesn't sound good. What's going on? Ron DeSantis drops out of the race. Ooh. He made a botch of his little attempt, didn't he? Right, okay, so that's that. That's that. Do I want more yellow in there? Right, let's just... I love this. Doing it all when a singular layers. I do that there. And then just apply this mask to that. Yes. There we are. That's a little bit more yellow. So that was it before. That's it. Is that too much now? God, I hate being a perfectionist at times. You can barely see the difference now. There we are. Right. Trying to do reality when I'm... Yeah. Well, that's true, Jen. You walk away, make a cup of tea, come back, and your eyes have adjusted back to reality. So instead of looking at this backlit thing that's probably needs reconfigured, to be honest. Okay, right, file, save this. Wait on this happening. Why is that not queued up? Maybe Stream Elements isn't quite working. You're bored, Freddy? Why is that? Am I boring you? Have you not got homework to do? Ready for tomorrow morning? Oh, Jen, I did tell Freddy you were after him. You were ready to ban him. Right, okay, let's shut that down, and that'll go to where my Lightroom. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, no homework. Okay. Right, give that 3, and we want it. Right, so this one I was thinking square crop, and I'm just wondering which, how far down do I need to be? Sounded like a good idea initially. No chance. But Freddy, you're good at maths. Well, definitely an undecided procrastinator. Thing is, I like late last night, I had a really good idea to do something, and I was like, "Oh, I'll do that tomorrow." Tomorrow is here. Tomorrow is nearly finished, and it's just I just can't be bothered. And I was like, "It'll be a Monday thing." Quite like that. The way it's looking there, right? So if I just expand that, maybe it's a little bit more. Can't because I've turned it. Quite like that. I think that might print quite nicely. Well, exactly, Lubis. That's what I'm like. It's like there's a bill that needs paid every month here, and I think it's like due the 1st of the month, but I like to pay it like in the middle of the month because I don't believe we should be paying it anyway. The council tax, and I haven't paid it yet, and it's what, the 21st day. So tomorrow there's bound to be a little letter sitting. You're late. You haven't paid. I think it's the last one till April anyway. So what's your hurry? Right, that turned out all right. Maybe it's not quite as good as I was hoping, but right. Should we do another one that's not blue? Maybe it's one of the harbour. Some of these I've tried. Yeah, I tried some of these details. Now that I've got the zoomy in lens, or the better lens for that, then I did take some more data. Well, there's that. There is that, Andrew. There is that. You go. Oh no, Jen, you've got. Yeah, I'm late. I need to do it. What for, how old? I've just had massive deja vu. Oh, I hate this. I've just had deja vu. When did this happen before? I hate brains at times. I'm gonna do a few. Oh no, I remembered what I was going to do. I just lost all inspiration to do it, Jen. I don't know what photo I'm going to do yet, Freddie. I think I might do this one. Potentially, Andrew. Potentially. Right. Yeah. Let's whack these ones together and see what we get. We'll edit this one. All right. Develop. See if we can rattle through this one quickly. Do spotting. Ooh, shot this wide open. So only the one in view. That's another reason why I don't clean my sensor very often, is because I have a tendency of shooting wide open quite a lot, unless it's the middle of summer. So it's only in the summer where I'm like, oh, I need to clean my sensor. All right. Twitch has gone for an ad break. So before we jump into this properly, I will send YouTube away for a break as well. We'll be back in a minute. And for everybody else that's still here, Castle implodes. Well, that could do. Could do. Well, I should make my own adverts. So when I send YouTube away, or potentially send YouTube away for an advert, and when Twitch is on an advert break, I should put my own adverts up for those that are remaining, just to annoy them. So you're always going to get an advert. But if it's an advert for me, it doesn't matter. Just waiting on them coming back. Should be back in 20 seconds. I need a drink. You better not be spamming stuff in chat, Freddie. Oh, I hate that's the problem. Bambra's got scaffolding around it at the minute, Andrew. You've got a few distinctive ruins, though, haven't you? And other interesting old architecture. Yeah, I suppose. We got some nice churches and stuff. Doesn't update. Right, I don't know. Anyhow, right, back to it. Everybody should be back now. Let's... Okay, Freddie. Have a good evening. Say hello to your mum for us. Let's keep this kind of semi-dark. That was auto, wasn't it? But what I could do is use... 639 churches just around you, Andrew. Jesus. That's a lot for the county. Okay, right, so let's just dial that back a little bit. Of course, let's change some of the settings. That will probably about do. Little tweaks. I'm going to change that colour. There we are. Grand. That's a reasonable starting point. We got rid of that dust spot. Okay, and we'll just sync these settings across. Let's whack these into Photoshop and then see what we get. So let's, whilst that's happening, we'll come back to me. Save 1 or 2 resources. That's alright, the medic. No, because you'll have few. I mean, the kind of area that is, you'll have a few that'll go back to Norman times and stuff like that. Just waiting on these to load together. I'm just thinking, all the houses on the left, I don't think I've got anything with any detail of those in. That's what I was thinking, yeah. Obviously some of them started up here when you go back further, but then maybe further back. So we got the Vikings and stuff. The Vikings up here. Why is things dying? And could you come back? All the resources got used up there. YouTube's having a nightmare. OBS is spitting the W out. Even the prompter decided to half die. Never much fun when things start going wrong. Alright. Okay. So not much after that time period. No, not as, you know what I mean. Ooh, that could combine nicely. We could end up like another a view like the one of Edinburgh the other night by using that. Right, let's turn these off. So if we want, whereabouts do we want it? Move tool. Let's move that there. Roughly. Well, yeah, there's the cliff erosion ones, isn't there? Move twice. Jesus. Talk about fighting a losing battle. But yeah, I've seen stuff on the telly about the various churches on the Norfolk coast, about them potentially disappearing into the sea, which is not good. They're probably going a bit overboard. Don't know if this is gonna. Move everybody back into the middle there. Try all that blend mode, starting multiply, dark, light. I never really like the light and blend mode for my blends. I don't think they work as well for a lot of my stuff. I think soft light's going to be the one, and all we're going to do is work on this area to lighten it up, and then we can play with the rest of it. Oh, I didn't know that. You learn stuff every day. Interesting. Interesting. That's a nice area there. With those taken out. Get this the right way around. meters over the last 3 months, Jesus. That's not good. That's working well there. Okay. So this one, we're gonna have a mask on here. Just have this running across. I've done that the wrong way around, haven't I? Always do it. Across there, like so. So we're getting a little bit more strength in there. Add this one in. To be honest, I'm not sure we need that one. Or do we? Again, it might be a case of a mask and then just a big wipe across like that. But yeah, it's climate change, coastal erosion, rising sea levels, bigger storms. It's causing a lot of problems. Like, nice colour in there. Okay, so a little bit more refinement. I wonder if I need another copy of that one in there. and then just bring this back. I'm talking about the backside here. Maybe so just keep the light areas. So this area here on the left will give us a bit of light, quite like in these markings down here. So if you want to mask that off, keep that. Don't want too much of a line. Just affecting that, that's fine. Maybe you want to mask this bit off as well. Just keeping this bit very light, trying to wipe this away. I think. There's definitely an image of two of us got spectral kind of light here and darkness here. Which is quite weird because the sun was coming from over here. Oh well. Oh well. That's the way things work. Drop the opacity of that a bit. 17, there we are. Right, okay, so let's crop this. It is going to be a bit lumpy in the middle. I'll need to clear that. Like so. Yep. Was it something that was in the centre of town at one stage, was it, Andrew? I mean, a fisherman's friend. My nose is starting to go. I can breathe. Yeah, when my sinuses start going. Right, so got this. I think that'll do. For singing. I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden my sinuses just decide not to just start blocking up for no reason whatsoever. So that's why I've always got some in hand, just to, you know, get to the point where I'm not sitting here just sniffing the entire time. I mean, I do it all the time anyway, but trying to not make it too obvious. Right, so I've got that far. Do I need to do any adjustments from here? There's a bit of brightness. Lift that low end out there. Atomic fireballs. That sounds something that would probably be banned on this side of the Atlantic. But I bet they do the job. They sound like they will do the job. Do I need... I think I might like this sedate. I'm going to invert that mask. And I'm just going to use a big brush here. Big brush, Andy. And then just dab that in there, in that area a couple of times. Just a jawbreaker. Oh yeah, sorry, little bit. Can I don't think I whispered. Perfect. Perfect. I will look at I will look at that after. Unless I put it on this screen here. It's over here. Is it Anna CD or something like that? Is it? That's a bit high on Scoville. Cinnamon flavour. All right. So do the clean? I was going to say, do the clean you out? Sounds bad. All right, it's all right, Andrew. I mean, even up here at Bamborough, like the app where you would get down onto the beach, that's becoming more and more treacherous because so much of it's they're just kind of spicy. Fair enough. More and more of the dunes, you know, right where you park. It was maybe 10 years ago. There was a big storm in it, and it took a chunk out. But I think there must have been some bigger stuff recently, because there seems to be sections of the dune, like maybe it's just a few feet, but enough to make a difference, that have been taken out. So. Good. Okay, so usual stuff. We'll go into Analog Effects Pro. One day I'll get that. I'll remember to update those. Right, Mr. Presets. What have you got for me today? Obviously, one of the issues we have is this is a big lump in the middle. So what I'm going to do is going to have that big lump in the middle. So I need, instead of it being dark, I need it to kind of embrace the, you know, bring some light into it. Kind of lighten it up. Okay. I thought this was going to be an easy edit. It's not going to be, is it? Damn it. If I turn that, actually, if I put it the right way around, that's gone too far. Hi, Saber. Photoshop the what? All right, is that what's happening? Christ, not good. know if I like that one either. So, I wonder what we can do here. Oops. Maybe this is just going to be better without all the clotting around that I usually do. I just don't know if it's going to work. I'll just make it work with one section. Don't think it's. I see with there being a massive lump in the middle, it's not the easiest thing to work with. Like tone-wise, it's there. Stay in the... Alright, something's just rattled across the roof. That was a big gust. Yeah. Oh yeah, hold on a minute. Alright, I'll be down in a minute. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. I'm just wondering if... Is it? Well, believe me, it's... Something went rattling across the roof and it was... I don't think it was anything like too major. It was like... And also Mother just shouted up the stairs. Right. This is turning into something that's not an actual... You can tell I've been looking at Turner watercolours this week. Is that as big as it'll go? Yes. If I bring this into... So if I can position this curve here, you can just see here. If I can position that here, just maneuver this until the red appears in nice areas. And then that becomes, you know, these are almost like little curves, as if it's like some old building. We might be getting somewhere. All right, we'll just be back in a second. I will be 2 minutes. Just going to realign the oldie downstairs. So I'll be 2 minutes. wild out there. It's a bit wild out there. Right. Okay, so. Right, this exposure balance. I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to drop the contrast a bit more. A little bit about there. Has there been one at Jen? Because it didn't come up for us there. Or was it perfectly timed for me when I was away? Oh, 52 seconds. Oh, you've got the warning. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's raining pretty hard now as well. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, so I'm going to reduce the colour to get away, or reduce the saturation, I should say, the colour, to give this a bit more classical watercolour. See, even if I chop it off by there, I'm thinking like a square. This can kind of start looking like a city, hillside type of thing. It's basically because I saw the Heidelberg watercolour by Turner this week. That's what I'm thinking. But I think we need a little bit more brightness up here. If we can get some fake some more brightness into there, we might be onto a winner. Winner chicken dinner, or whatever the terminology is. So do I go darker like that? Braces for ad. Everybody hold on. It's going to be 1 minute 30. I haven't got a countdown timer. It just pops up. It says you are now on an ad break. We are now on an ad break. For the Twitch people, anyway. For the YouTube people, we are still here. Right. So what I need to do here is blue. Do I need to add in a bit? We can maybe add in a little touch of blue. Take away a bit of green. A little bit like that. Let's leave them alone. We can maybe actually bring a bit of saturation back. Not that much, Andy. Bring that back to about 20. Gives it maybe a little bit more life. That's better. Let's leave it about there. But I think we'll do the brighten this area, potentially warm it up as well. Okay. I'm going to start pressing buttons and I'm going to end up hitting things. Let's just leave that there as it is. Increase the fade, so it'll soften that out. Increase the strength. Yeah, it's increased the strength as well. Oh, we're back. We are back from our Twitch ad break. Wonderful. Thank you very much, everybody that stuck with us. Thank you very much for sticking with the stream through those horrible corporate things called adverts. If you're still with us, appreciate it. Right, I think I kind of know what I want to do here is basically, maybe, I don't know even about the end of this. There's a way to soften that out. Will generative fill do something about this? We can test it. but we want to brighten this area up anyway. Let's apply this. Was it 9 o'clock nearly? Jesus. This was meant to be a short stream. This is going to be a short stream for the hell of it. Right, okay, so if I no. No. I don't do stream. Well, I try to. So Lobis, you're the sensible one, because I know when you go live, you're like, right, doing an hour. Because I was on yours the other day, and you were like, I've gone long. If I go mask, if I mask this, and then just brighten that a bit. So that was only 15%. So that's not bad. I'm just going to paint this back. Is that fence post on there? I don't know if was that visible before. Yeah, it must have been. Just my eyes weren't drawn to it. We could try flattening it out. Right, so that's it. So we've let a little bit into there, so we need to warm this up. Because you sleep on occasion. Yeah. I used to be like that. I used to like sleep for like 2 hours a day, 2 hours a night. That was about it. Wasn't doing me any good. Now if I only get 7, I'm absolutely knackered. Like I think last night it was nearly 2 when I went to bed, and then when the alarm went off at 7:30 this morning, I was like, I've only had 5.5 hours sleep. I felt awful. Right, so I'll do that in light. I'll do the brightening. I'll do that in Lightroom. So what do I need to do in Photoshop before we get there? This generative fill thing. That's what we need. So I wonder if it will soften this into some kind of shape. Let's just do that and see what it does. I don't like that. Oh, that's giving it a nice little curve. So this one is a bit more of a lump, and that one's nude. But that one's not bad. It's done a reasonable job there. So if I zoom in tight, there's a bit of an edge there. But that's not too much of a concern. Because to be honest, it might not even be in frame. I'm just wondering. No, I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking about the sky. I'm thinking, is that too dark? But no, it's not, because we're going to brighten this up more. And probably warm it as well. Do we need anything? No, we don't need anything in the foreground, because I don't do foregrounds. Right. This 1.6. I'm just going to test it in Viveza first, because that maybe is better with a bit selections. Oh, for balls sake. Okay, I forgot it doesn't needs it flattened. Okay, right, so we've got this. So what we want is some light into here. Anything here that would be good? Fill light. Ooh. Do we need... Straight out of the box, is that better? I think I might lose something there, to be honest. Yeah, let's leave that alone. Actually, that's taking out that color cast is probably better. Okay. How do we add another? Or can you not? More rattling on the roof. So yeah, there probably is going to be a few slates off by morning, probably. Right, roof color cast. Okay, so what I want. So what settings I want? So that's plus 29 and 14 and 8. I don't think it does anything else. It's 29, 14, 8. Something like that. So before, after, that's a lot lighter. Yeah, maybe not as much in the shadows there. Yeah, it gives it a little bit more of a classical feel. Could be Jen, could be Jen. To be honest, yeah, I need to get back to doing the sound recording stuff. I did record some on the way up to, because I had ideas. If I'd had so much more time, I had ideas for like sound recordings when I was up there, because I was thinking, oh, in the gallery. So you've got people muttering and walking around marble floors and this kind of stuff, and the general quiet sounds of the gallery. So I didn't do that. But so all I did was and I was going to do like in the train station, you know, waiting for the train type of thing. Didn't do that. So all I did was record actually in the train as it's just going along doing its business in between stations, and it's sitting in the station just, you know, ticking over. So I haven't checked to see if it sounds all right or not. But yeah. So I haven't done anything since November. I haven't put anything new on that, and I need to. You know what? Even if that bit isn't on there, this section. We might have a vertical shot out here. Vertical shot. Okay, so that's that. Let's apply that. Yeah, I had ideas, Jen, but as per usual, didn't happen. And if nobody knows what I'm on about, or what we're on about, if I go to... Well, there isn't one on that. I'm talking mainly to the Twitch people. I haven't got it configured. Well, if I put it out on YouTube, I can cut it and paste it. So if I do that, copy, and paste that into Twitch. Yay! For those of you that don't know anything about my other little channel that I started a while back and haven't done anything about for a while. It always happens in fits and spurts. Did it? Ah. Phooey. Well, it's .com/ecode landscapes. Thank you, Jen. Did it before I could type it. I don't know why it adds the featured ambient thing on there. I think that's something to do with stream elements being awkward. Anyways, I'm getting distracted again. Right, the where's that's there. Viveza, and we'll try adding some light into there with through Viveza. But yeah, I need to. Oh yeah, I need to do. Well, I was going to say. I mean, everything last year was a mess, time-wise, and effort-wise, and so now I've kind of hopefully sorted a lot of that out, and I feel like I'm doing more now. One thing I would love for this to be able to do is be able to change the shape of these instead of just a circle. Drop the contrast. Get a bit of contrast in there. Structure. Oh, that's saturation. But I need to change the color of this. I still need this to be bigger. Yeah, we're definitely getting that light back through. Reduce the structure a little bit. Reds, no, that needs to be as it was. Blues can drop if I can pick the right thing. That'll make it a bit more yellow. A little bit more on the warmer front. I didn't want to start another one, I just wanted to click away. Blue, just general hue. Kind of got that light level right, so it's just a case of move it around for its biggest impact. So I'm thinking, because I might chop this image off by here, so if I have the light source be above the skyline though. The way these work. You see there you've got this line here. This building here. If you're within it and it affects where it goes, you can say how horrible this is there. But if it's out there once you go into the sky area, does this need to be down in here? So you've got to be quite careful with these things. So what we had before, what we have now. Yeah, quite like it. Okay, apply that. It's 9:10. Right, so I'll take that off there. So we've gone from that to that. There's quite a significant jump there. Quite like that. Kenneth, here he comes again. Where are you? Are you pushing through? Oh, you want to be on the internet again? Hello. The pest is back. He is needing some attention. Yeah. What? I bet that's coming through the mic. Yeah. You still don't want picked up though. Right, so let's send this back into Lightroom because I think we've probably done as much as we can. What are you doing? Hello. Come on then. Come here, say hello to the people. I don't want to see your butt, by the way. No, I don't. Purr into the mic then. Come on. Be the performer. Let's see if yes it is. Hello cat. Hello. Yes, I see you. Purr into the mic. Does that sound like a headbutt? I can't see the actual screen though, boy. Right. Don't press buttons on the keyboard, please. It'll take us offline. Well, yeah, I could do, but... Right, okay, so we've got this. 3 stars, because I know it's almost done. Do I need to do anything else to it? I think we're pretty good as it is. So it's only just really a few crops to finish. Don't press keys. Leaving hairs everywhere. You here? Hi. He stood on the keyboard, so he could have started anything off. Damn cat. Right, so that's one. So we'll do. Because my initial thought was a square crop, so we'll try that first. I am kind of keen to keep this side off it. So I'm thinking it'll be about here. I think, to be honest, all the conversations will probably be about there. Right, so I did mention it could possibly be like a vertical 5x4, and again highlighting this, you know, this section being the main thing, and that's very much a. So you could get in tight like that, really highlight this. Whatever it is, whatever I decide it is, that kind of loses quite a bit. This is maybe where I need to increase the saturation again. Because when you've taken away that shape, you increase that, give it a bit more oomph. The technical term. Color and not color mixer. Give this a bit more a reddy hue. Just because I've chopped it down so much. So we go back to this one. Thank you. Create a virtual copy, and I think this one probably has a 5 by, you know, the classical 5x4 but landscape orientation. We come right the way up here. And there's a lot of sky, I must admit. Could do that. Okay. And then, because we'll probably need one, it's nearly the end of the month, it's nearly time. We need a 16:9 for wallpapers, just in case. So do I go expand that out and just have lots of sky, or do I keep it tight? Half and half. Kind of big and impressive and Turner-like. So yeah, that one was basically, if I can find it. Buttons, press buttons. Heidelberg. Where's the proper one? Not the one with the rainbow, it's the one that's on show in Scotland. It's not even this, not that one. Why is it not showing the correct one? The one that I saw, the one that I was inspired by. Give me a second, people. I'll be able to find it. Is it that one? think it looked like that. Well, it must be. All right, fair enough. National Galleries of Scotland. Let's have a look at that. B, not as big as that though, Andy. If I move this to this screen, and then I can show you what I'm on about. Out of the way, that out of the way. Okay, let's move that down, and if I change screens to that. So this is a painting Heidelberg, which is somewhere in Germany, by GMW Turner. And I saw the original of this in Edinburgh on Thursday, whatever day I was in Edinburgh last week. And you lived in Heidelberg? The German one or somewhere else? So yeah. So this is almost my... You can obviously, hopefully you can see where I've been inspired from. So this is why it's good to look at other artwork, look at other paint, especially if you're doing ICM photography, look at paintings, whether it's Picasso or others. Oh, you're a woman of many surprises, Jen. There we are. But yes, there's a tip. If you want to do ICM photography and all that, look at paintings. See what inspires you. Obviously, you know, this painting's inspired me. It's probably what probably sparked it. You know, that you've got the bridge spans, whatever you call them, the curvy bits. There's me that used to do architecture. Can't remember what the curvy bit in a bridge is. And you know, you can just see a little bit of a curve in these three little bits there. So that's what the brain picks up on these things, and then that starts telling a story or driving your image in a certain way. So there's your tip for today: is go to galleries, look at art and other inspirational stuff. I was going to say read poetry and literature and stuff like that, but I don't do that. It takes far too much time. I haven't got time to read because I read so damn slowly. I'm one of them weird people that read. Ad starting. I'm going to snooze that ad because I'm going to wrap up. But yes, I read so damn slowly. Then when I'm reading a book, it's as if I'm voicing, like I'm doing the audiobook in my head. That's the way I read, and it's just so slow. So that's because I'm thick. But anyways, right. So that turned out nice. Quite like that. Quite a nice little stream. Thank you very much for hanging out with me for the last 2 hours. Good God, this was going to be a short stream. I've got like 4 credits for Audible to use up, and I'm like, I haven't got time to listen because I'd rather be paying attention. Oh, right, yeah, that sucks a little bit. Yeah, but no worries, little bit. This is basically how it's turned out for today. So it turned out quite nice. But yes, just wrapping up before the adverts come back again. I've delayed them for 5 minutes, so we should be out of here by then. So let us get out of here. Dates. Oh, Maple streaming. So let's go raid Maple. Direct message, whatever. So, all right. Yeah, that was an outlier, that Jen. That was an outlier. Remember the days when I used to never be able to get to like an hour and a half? It's all because I started on Twitch. That's what it is. Right. I need to figure this out. I can never do these things. So I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. Raid channel. Mabel. He's just going. He's doing just chatting, but I'm sure he'll be doing some photo related stuff anyway. Now I'm not going on forever. This was going to be a short stream because I was thinking I need to spend time with the dog. But when I was down there before, he was just curled up in a corner. I think he can hear all the wind and the rain outside, so he's not that bothered. But the cat was obviously missing me. He was obviously came up to see it. Yes, it was supposed to be short, Inda. But thank you very much for coming along anyway, Inda. Thank you very much for hanging out with me this Sunday evening. Next week, obviously, we've got Tuesday night edits. I'm busy Monday night, Wednesday night, possibly Thursday night, and then it's our community Zoom on Friday. So the next random stream, like extra stream, will probably be next weekend. So the only confirmed stream this week will be Tuesday for Tuesday night edits. So there won't be an extra one where I've been doing maybe 3 streams a week. They'll just be Tuesday night edits. So 7:30 on Tuesday. Hopefully we'll see you then. But yes, you've got the rest of the week. You've got all them other nights off. But on Friday, if you're part of the Red Nights, then obviously you've got the Zoom chat if you're available. Right, I will get out of here. Thank you very much for hanging out with me this Sunday evening. Have a safe and wonderful rest of your weekend. Some of you have got a lot of time left on your Sundays. Some of you are just nearly into Monday already. So, or it's in Monday already. Right, I will Twitch people. I will pass you over to Maple, and YouTube people, I will see you on Tuesday. Well, I'll see both sets on Tuesday. But until then, keep it hard. See yous.